Hello, today we're going to look at how to create an EdPuzzle account for students. And that is different than the teacher one, so this is for students. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go online and go to edpuzzle.com. So you can see edpuzzle.com. And once you're at edpuzzle.com, you're going to click on the button Sign Up. And when you click Sign Up, it will take you here and it's going to ask, are you a teacher? Or are you a student? And it's very important that you click the right one. You may be tempted to click the teacher one and see what that is, in which case that's fine. You can sign up for a teacher account, but the teacher account is different than a student account. You won't have access to our class. That's for putting videos out there. And if you are a teacher, great, it's very useful. But for today, you're a student. So we're gonna click on I am a student. And once you click I'm a student, you're going to need to set up your account. So there's two ways to do that. One way is to sign in with Google. If you have a Google account, you're logged into your Google account, you can just click on that and it will log you in. Now you'll notice mine says something's blocking Google sign in. And the reason for that is I am in incognito mode. And so it doesn't know who I am. As I made this slideshow, that kept me from being logged on as myself. So anyhow, so that's why that's not working, but normally it would work. Or you can click sign up for EdPuzzle, in which case you don't need a Google account, you just sign up and you'll have a username and password. And that's what I'm going to show you today, because not everybody has a Google account and that's completely okay. So we're just going to show you to use EdPuzzle apart from the Google sign-in. So you'd click on sign up with EdPuzzle and it will ask you for a class code. Now, if you have no idea what the class code is, ask your teacher. Your teacher needs to give you that class code for what the code is for your class. So after the teacher gives you the code, you'll enter it there and click next. And after you click next, that's when you will be creating your account. So put your first and last name in. And by the way, this is what your instructor will see. So when they see what you did and the videos you've done, they will see your first and last name. They will not see your new username. So make sure that's the name that your teacher knows you by. And that can be changed later if you have the wrong thing and there's some confusion. So anyhow, then you're going to enter a username and a password. Now, make sure that the username and the password are things that you will remember. You don't want to forget your username and password, so make sure it's some things you will remember. Okay, now I do want to mention this code here. I created an example class to film this video, and this code won't get you to your class, so make sure you use the code that your teacher gave you. Okay, so after you sign this in, you're going to click join class. And when you click that, you're done. You are into your class on EdPuzzle. Now, if the teacher has already assigned some videos, you will see those here if they have a due date. You'll notice all of these have a due date. So all of your due assignments that have a due date will show up under this tab. You'll click there and they'll show up. If there are some videos that don't have a due date, the instructor did not put a due date on those, those will show up under no due date. And you can tell here there's 1, 2, 3 videos and it says 3 here. If there are some videos with no due date, it will give you the number right here. It'll tell you that. Also, after you've clicked on a video and you've watched the video, right here, it will tell you how many videos you've already watched, and you'll have a list of those that you can go back and watch again if you would like. Over here, it has your classes. So for now, we are just in an example class. Let's say you have 2 or 3 teachers that are using EdPuzzle. It will list all your classes here, and you can click on each class, and it'll take you to each of those classes. So that's about it. It's not too hard. You just got to make sure to have that class code from your instructor. And by the way, there is a link that the instructor might put out there that will take you directly to your class. So it will skip some of those steps I introduced and it will get right to where you have to sign your name in and all of that stuff. But I just went from a basic sign in, and if you do a different route, it'll pick up somewhere along there, so it won't be any more complicated. I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to ask your instructor, which is probably me, but if not, ask your instructor.